Economic data and Jerome Powell all set to move markets this morning. That's coming up on 3 Minutes on Markets and Money. This morning we've got a whole bevy of economic data from personal spending to GDP. It's the second estimate of the third quarter, but the big market mover today, of course, is going to be Jerome Powell's speech at 1:30 this afternoon. This is the last speech by the Federal Reserve as they move into their 2-week blackout period prior to the next Fed meeting on December the 14th. That's, of course, where they'll announce their next rate hike. The issue today, of course, is what will Jerome Powell say about inflation? Are we making enough sufficient progress towards that inflation number for the Fed to start slowing down the pace of rate hikes, or do they remain more concerned about the tight labor market and high inflation rates, hinting at potentially even more aggressive rate hikes? We'll see what he says this afternoon, but that's going to be what moves the markets later on today. Of course, markets already kind of setting up maybe for some disappointment in that speech today. After the last couple of days, markets did sell off. We had that nice pre-Thanksgiving rally Monday and Tuesday. Markets sold off here a bit, back down to the bottom of this little consolidation range that we've now been in for the last really 2 weeks. Of course, now the market beginning to look like it's making a little bit of a topping process here. That also kind of plays in with this idea of the MACD sell signal about to trigger as well. Of course, this MACD signal's done very well this year in terms of marking market bottoms and market peaks, and this has been a good indicator to follow. Right now, that indicator very close to triggering. If the market is lower this afternoon, it will trigger that MACD sell signal, again suggesting a bit of profit taking here remains kind of prudent, something we've been talking about for the last couple of weeks, in particular after this rally. Also, too, just paying attention to this rally, we formed a very nice kind of wedge pattern. Market is threatening to kind of break that upward trend in the markets, again, suggesting a little bit more risk to the downside. But as we said yesterday, lots of support in here. We've got lots of support here at the 100-day moving average, the 50-day moving average just below it. So even if the market does pull back here a bit over the next few days, that wouldn't be that terrible of an outcome, allowing the market to work off some of the overbought condition here, as well as kind of setting up potentially for whatever year-end rally that we might actually see in the market. So again, not the end of the world here, but pay attention to what the Fed says today. That's going to be what's moving markets this afternoon. If you need to take some profits, great time to do it, particularly if you're doing some tax loss harvesting heading into the end of the year. This is probably one of your better opportunities right now. I'm your host, Lance Roberts, for 3 Minutes on Markets and Money. See you back here tomorrow.